Alright y'all, this is the scene right outside Tacos De Canasta, Los Especiales. I picked the wrong day to come here. It is Dia de los Muertos right now and my birthday, November 2nd. So this is the line, but we're gonna wait here for you guys to show you guys the traditional basket tacos.
Hola, ¿qué tal mis amigos? Soy amigo Chuy Morales. Venimos aquí a degustar los tacos de canasta de la Ciudad de México para dividir familia.
Chicharrón, 2 de frijol y 1 de papa.
Y 1 de papa. Y aparte, 2 de chicharrón, 2 de papa y 1 de frijol.
This is how it works in here. If you want to buy, you pay in the front. They give you these little coins right here, and you grab your tacos. I got 5.
¿3 charolas? De 4.
These are my tacos, y'all. They just came out of the basket. Alright, y'all, these are the vibes in here. It's a little bit cramped, but they're able to see almost like over 100 people in here. It's very crowded. So the thing to get here is the 5 taco special, 55 pesos. That's like around $3, I guess, and Coca-Cola. So all of this, 55 pesos. This is the Mexican Coke. So it has a different formula. I believe it's a little bit sweeter, but we'll taste it in a sec. So we got the real deal right here. So these are traditional basket tacos, Tacos De Canasta. So they prepare them in a special way. It comes out of a basket. But it's supposed to have a different flavor. So we got some frijoles, beans, puerco, papas right here. You guys see potatoes, chicharron, puerco. I think this is some type of ground beef, and yeah, 5 tacos. So beans, beef, frijoles. Ooh, looks crazy. Let's try it out. Let's try these beans one first. Very warm, very moist. I feel like that's the defining factor of the basket. The tortillas are like, it's not crunchy, it's like very chewy, volume is thick. I guess all the steam in the basket keeps the tortilla moist because the tortilla hits you right away. It's really thick. There's the mashed refried beans in there. Good. Carb overload though. Let's try the potatoes. That one's good. I know potato tacos can be a contradiction because it's carbs on carbs, but this is a good taco. It's very chewy with tortillas. Very moist. It's like mashed potatoes in a tortilla. Let's try this one. Some type of meat. Oh, I think this is like ground beef. Has a lot of herbs and seasoning in it. Very earthy. Has a lot of herbs in there, so a nice fragrance coming out of it. So these kind of red. I believe these are the chicharron, which is pork. Let's try this. This seems to be the puerco. This is my favorite one. It has the most flavor. Has some type of red sauce on it. Just hits you in the face with the meatiness. Well, so I believe this is chicharron right here. All the meat on here is grounded, so you get the thick consistency of the tortilla, and then the nice softness and herbiness of the ground meat. All right, so this last one is longaniza. That one's chicharron, which is fried pork skins, like fried pork. So this one is longaniza, which is it's like chorizo, so sausage. I'm gonna be honest, they all taste very similar. The key component is the meat. It's just soft and grounded. Bunch of herbs and seasoning in the meat. But the main aspect of these basket tacos, I think, are the tortillas. They're just so chewy, like it seems like they're steamed in the basket, so they're all very, very moist, guys. So, salud. Contrast of texture, the chewy tortilla and the soft meat. But very, very flavorful, so you definitely got to wash it down with Coca-Cola. refreshing. I do think Mexican Coke tastes like sweeter and has less carbonation, so it kind of almost tastes like a Coca-Cola juice. I dig it because there's not like a lot of carbonation, so you can really taste the sweetness in the formula. These are great tacos if you guys like soft tacos. Grounded meat. DVW score, like I said, I'm bumping all these DVW scores up because so convenient, quick. They're serving like hundreds of people as we're talking. They're all walking by. It is Dia de los Muertos season. So I'll give these like 8.8 out of 10 because I do like my grilled meats, and these are just like kind of like soft tacos, ground meat. So yeah, but the prices, you can't hand on $2 or $3 for 5 tacos. It'll feed 2 people. Salud. Here's some fresh salsa for us and a bunch of seasonings, but I dig the guacamole salsa, so I'm gonna throw some on here. So I added some green guacamole salsa on here for us. I love the salsa. Let me see if it changes the flavor anyhow. Oh, that's refreshing. Nice and cold. Big guacamole chunks in here. And best thing is that it's free, guys. In the US, they'll charge you for all the guacamole, all the salsa. Guys, that salsa definitely transforms the flavor of the canasta tacos. Definitely is needed. In this case, it's necesito. I'll give these a 9.1 out of 10 now. Ooh, sounds crazy because I'm a meat lover, but I think the papas one, the potato one, is my favorite, guys. It just goes so well. It tastes like a tortilla, mashed potato, especially with the salsa, adds that 3-dimensional flavor. This is getting messy, but that's how we go down in Mexico right here. I feel like the salsa is an extra meat and topping in the taco in itself. Oh, I should have got the guacamole earlier. Flames. All right, guys, on to our next location. Let's go. A lot to eat in Mexico City. What's up, DVW fam? So we're in the Colonia Polanco at another premier taqueria called Taqueria El Turix. So yeah, it's another spot on our taco tour in CDMX. So let's go check it out. There's a huge line, so looks good. Muchas gracias. All right, y'all, we're about to get down and dirty for you guys. I'm in a very uncomfortable place right now on the sidewalk, but it's all good because most taquerias are like this. There's no place to sit really, and this one in particular, there's like a bunch of people here. So yeah, guys, gotta do what it takes, right? But this is Taqueria El Turix. They only have one meat. It's their specialty right now. So this spot features Yucatan style tacos from the Yucatan Peninsula. So their specialty is Cochinita Pibil, which is roasted pulled pork. Oof, looks delicious. It's very sloppy. My hands are getting really dirty, but it's all good. I'm already on the ground, so it doesn't really matter at this point. Yeah, let's see. So there's a hard shell taco. It's like lined with beans and it's crunchy and fried. You saw them frying it in there. So let's take a bite. Wow, that is unique. I can see why this place is popular. So they're known for the Cochinita Pibil. Super juicy, citrusy marinade. Has a lot of sweetness from the radish and ooh, I got a little spice in there. All that sauce just like dripped down my throat. It's lined with beans to kind of like neutralize all the flavors you're getting on here, but this tortilla, it's black, it's really crunchy. Ooh. So yeah, guys, you basically have no choice, but if you go to this place, definitely get the Cochinita Pibil. Super juicy, very nice marinade. Ooh, that was delicious. And these are filled too, filled to the brim. So I put some habanero sauce. They're known for their habanero sauce too. Let's take a bite. Oh man, that habanero sauce was explosive. It gives it a nice, sweet but spicy, very herby. Ooh. Ooh, but yeah, has that like fruity flavor to the habanero as well. There's that other option you could get. This is the roll taco. think I see some cheese in here. So this is on a corn tortilla, so it's a soft from taco, not crunchy. Let's have a piece. Wow, just one bite of that soft, it just falls apart in your hand. This is really messy, guys. Oh, but that Cochinita Pibil, super juicy, tender. I've actually had Yucatan or Cochinita Pibil before. Yucatan cuisine, Veracruz cuisine. It's delicious. You can tell it's marinating for a really long time. Wow, so much flavor to that meat. You get nice pieces of onions on here, some radish that kind of like just pops in your mouth with all that herbs and flavor. But I definitely prefer the crunchy taco. Those were crazy. It's like super fried on the outside with the beans. This one's just one texture throughout. Just really chewy. Just your teeth just carves through it. Super soft and tender. Then the crunchiness of the fried tortilla, you can really taste the difference on the meat and then on the tortilla. I go with this one all the way. DVW score for this one, 10 out of 10. The rolled one, 9 out of 10. It's really interesting that this is kind of like a little hole in the wall because all the restaurants around here look like sit down, kind of fancier restaurants. We're in a more high-end area in Polanco. But even though this spot is a little hole in the wall on this street of big fancy restaurants, it has the longest line I've seen. So it's for a reason. Salud. Look at all that meat on my plate just soaking up the juices. Unlimited juices. Alright guys, so that's the scene outside El Taco Turix. Still a bunch of people eating outside, and that whole meal, 4 tacos, which were delicious by the way, 114 pesos, just a little bit, around $5 I think. Amazing deal here guys, even in Polanco, more bougie spot. Can't forget a fresh beer to wash all the tacos down. Refresco. Again, the trust factor here in Mexico City, it's pretty crazy. You pay after. I mean, I got like 4 tacos, but you just go back and tell them how many you got. But like, I'm pretty far off from the restaurant right now. They could barely see me. I can even run away, but it's an honor system here, guys. And we are gonna pay up. I'm gonna finish this up and on to our next taco location. Salud. All right, y'all, so we are on the streets of Ciudad de Mexico right now at another eatery and taqueria called El Auténtico Pato, Manila. If you don't know what that means, Pato means duck, and I was actually confused because this is actually a Chinese-Mexican fusion, but there's Manila in the title, so I thought it was Filipino. So we're actually in Colonia Escandon right now, so a lot of colonias, a lot of food, right in the neighborhoods. This is how street food usually is, guys. Eating right outside, order first, pay later. So let's try our duck tacos, Pato. As you guys can see, we have a bunch of beautiful tacos, Pato duck in front of us. We got Pato wontons, Pato Mexicana tacos. So these are, difference between these is that these are duck carnitas, Mexican style, with beans, cilantro, corn tortillas. But these right here are the Asian versions called Taco Kim, which is, it's like different style of duck, which is Asian style, kind of has some hoisin sauce looking on top, cucumbers, but this is on a flour tortilla. Got a bunch of sauces too. Salsa Jamaica with red wine right here. Salsa Thai, so it's kind of like a sweet chili sauce. Salsa Tamarindo, love tamarindo. It's really sweet. Salsa Mexicana, so red, tomato-ish salsa. So this is the salsa macha, which is kind of like a, it kind of always reminds me of like a chili oil, but they use chile de arbos in here, so it's Mexican. Let's just try it out. So this is their premier taco, Tacos Kim, no sauce. Light, fresh flavor, has a spring taste, kind of tastes like a duck bao, but with flour tortillas. I see why they do flour tortillas for this one, because it's kind of like fluffy, kind of like a bao. Really nice. So let's try the salsa. So this is kind of Asian-ish, so let's try some salsa macha on here. I call this like the Mexican chili oil. You see that right there. All right, try it out. I love chile de arbol. The spiciest salsa here, but yeah, it creeps up on you, nice oil base, and gives it like that nice little glaze of spiciness it needs. Let's do some salsa mexicana on here. Get fusion style. Salsa is nice and thick. It's like a tomato puree on there, a little bit spicy, voluminous. Woo. This tastes really Asian, and that black sauce is kind of like a hoisin sauce, so kind of just tastes like your duck bao, but on a tortilla format. I like that little twist. Let's try these Pato wontons right here. Nice crispy in areas, like little pockets of joy on here, and it's just a nice, crispy, lean duck right here. Surprisingly, this duck is not very fatty. It has that duck taste and that grill flavor on it, that Maillard, but it's not like super fatty. So I'll say that's like the main difference between some of the duck I've had back home. Let's try the tamarindo sauce on this. Tamarindo sauce, nice and sweet. Tastes like candy. Has a tamarindo flavor. I love tamarindo sauce. If you didn't know, Asians had to have the tamarind fruit too. So we have a candy that used to be my favorite candy. Ooh, look at these nice small pieces of duck tacos. This is the Mexican style, so they're in corn tortillas, and the duck is carnita style. Has a nice Mexican feel of the corn tortillas, very traditional. Ooh, these are definitely one-biters. Tortilla is nice and oily, very moist, crispy duck on it. Let's try some salsa on this one. So our last one is the red wine Jamaica sauce. If you guys don't know about Jamaica, Jamaica is a flower, hibiscus. So let's try this. Ooh, that sauce nice and sweet with that Jamaica twist. Almost tastes like a syrup. Very syrupy, but tastes healthy. It's a hibiscus flower. My favorite is definitely the Tacos Kim, the Asian style flour tortillas. I used to really like flour tortillas. These are great too, but they kind of just taste like carnitas, Mexican tacos, but with duck. These little pockets of joy right here are fire. I could dip this all day in these sauces. Well, let's try the Thai sauce. I haven't used this one yet. Wow. Tastes just like a Thai, sweet and sour, a little chili. This is an amazing combo right here. Fire. It's funny, but it's Cerveza Norte, so Mexican company, but they made a American wheat ale. I like my light ale, 6%. They were marketing it, so apparently it's like a pretty special beer. They call it a Cerveza Artesanal, but with a Mexican twist. Let's try it out. Ooh, nice and refreshing to wash down all these tacos. Love drinking cerveza with tacos. It's an amazing combo. Kind of tastes like a shop top, but a little bit more weedy. It's pretty good. American ale in Mexico. Salud a mi familia. The lunch vibes in Mexico City is amazing. Outdoor seating, music, just people watching, nice fresh air. Love the vibes here. It's all about the vibes. So Dad de Mexico, DVW score for this, I'll give it like an 8.5. My favorite was definitely these ones right here. I feel like the duck could be a little bit fattier, juicier, but I do like it lean in a taco with all the sauces. It's great. Mexican fusion. They did Mexican, Asian fusion right here, guys. Because it's hard to do fusion. Sometimes you can fail, but they gotta pop it. Especially these duck wontons. Fire. The cream cheese wontons at Panda Express, but with duck in them. Fire. You don't need too much. Alright, thank you guys for coming along this taco tour in Mexico City. There's gonna be much more food and travel videos throughout Mexico, so make sure you guys like this video, comment down below some suggestions for us, and subscribe for the next video. Deuces.